We are going to start with the chapter probability. That's the chapter 13 of class 12. We talk about NCERT. That is probability. See children, probability you started in your class 9th. Alright, then you did in 10th. And the major portion we did in 11th. And I told you in 11th, where we finish the probability in 11th, from 12th we start from there. Is it clear? So when I am going to start the probability in class 12, so I presume that you know the basics of probability, that what is a sample space, what are sample points, what is random experiment, what is an event, alright, how to find the probability of event A or B, how to find the probability of event not A, what are equally likely outcomes, alright, which are mutually exclusive and exhaustive events. So these things we have already done in class 11, but as and when it will be coming in the topic, we will be once brushing it also. Is it clear? In class 12, now from where do we start the probability? We start the probability from conditional probability. Now what we have done till now, we have found the probabilities of the events. Is it clear? Now my question is, does the occurrence of one event affect the occurrence of others? Abhi tak we were doing it, okay, find a coin is tossed, find the probability of head, and or find the probability of a tail. Two coins are tossed, find the probability of getting two heads, find the probability of getting tail. But now let's start with an example, then the things would be more clear. Let three coins are tossed. So what are the elements in sample space? That you know how to write. There are 8 events, 8, and these are called, this is called sample space, and every element of a sample space is called sample point. Is it clear? It's a sample point, and every sample point has a probability 1 by 8. Clear? Iski probability kya 1 divided by total, that is 8. Alright. Now consider two events. Let A be the event getting at least two heads. So what will be the sample points in this? Two heads. At least two heads. At least two heads. Matlab 2 and 3. 2 or 3. So it will be 2 or 3. Clear? Let F be the event. Tail appears on the first coin. First coin shows tail. So first coin shows tail. What all will be coming in this? THH, TTH, THT, TTT. Is it clear? Now we'll find out these probabilities. Probability of E. What will be probability of E? See, I know we had done in 11th class. We can do this also. Probability of this plus probability of this plus probability of this plus probability of this. These all rules we did. Or you say 4 by 8. That will be probability of F. Clear? Both the probabilities we have found. Let's find the probability of E intersection F. What is intersection? What elements would be there in E intersection F? The common elements. How many are common? I have HHT where first element and 2. So I have only one common element, that is THH. So probability of E intersection F is going to be 1 by 8. Now I'll tell you one thing. Let's see now the situation is this. He says the first coin shows tail, then that means F has already occurred. F has already occurred, then E occurs. Then at least two coins shows head. F has already occurred. अब हम लोग कंडीशनल प्रोबेबिलिटी कर रहे हैं. मैंने क्या बोला कि हमने कॉइन को टॉस किया, 3 कॉइन्स को. अब मुझे इसमें से इवेंट पिक करने हैं. लाइक F has already occurred. F हो चुका है, इसका मतलब फर्स्ट कॉइन हम लोगों ने वो वाले सैंपल पॉइंट सैंपल स्पेस में से पिक कर लिए where the first coin shows tail. Now find the probability of getting at least 2 heads. Now find the probability of getting at least 2 heads. That means this event has already occurred. For E, now this is not a sample space. The sample space for E is become this. I said F has already occurred. मैंने already पूरे के पूरे 8 outcomes में से I have picked up those outcomes where T occurs on the first place. Is it clear? He says now find the probability that at least we get 2 heads. At least 2 heads. That means for E the sample space has become this. अब इसमें से I need to find out. That means F has already occurred and I need to find the probability of E. अब कैसे लिखते हैं ध्यान से देखो. I need to find the probability of E when F has already occurred. So when something has happened, that means that is a condition. ये already हो चुका है. This has already happened. अगर suppose मैं एक जनरल बात करूँ, अब now F already हो चुका है, that means मेरा sample space इस पर reduce हो गया. अब मुझे find out करना है at least 2 heads. इसमें से कितने favor कर रहे हैं at least 2 heads के लिए? Only 1. So that means at least 2 heads favorable are 1. Total are 4. So my answer is 1 by 4. The probability of E when F has already occurred. Of E when F has already occurred. ठीक है, F हो चुका है तो सैंपल स्पेस यहाँ से यहाँ पर रिड्यूस हो गया. तो इसमें से एटलीस्ट 2 हेड आना. इसमें से एटलीस्ट ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता. ओनली 1 इज फेवरिंग. 1 by 4. So this is called conditional probability. That means happening of one event when one event has already occurred. That means occurrence of one event affects the occurrence of other. That's conditional probability. अब कैसे लिखते हैं इसको? हर बार ऐसे तो नहीं करेंगे. How do we write it? Probability of E I'm finding when F has already occurred. So we write it like this. Probability of E when F has already occurred. Probability of E when F has already occurred, that is 1 by 4. अब ध्यान से देखो. Probability of ये मैंने बोला ये वाला फेवर कर रहा है. Probability of E when F has already occurred, that means F sample space बन गया. इसमें से favorable outcome is 1 T H H. अब ये favorable outcome देखा किसके अंदर आ रहा है? Intersection में आ रहा है ना. इसका मतलब ये clear. That means कौन से इवेंट आता है? व्हेन E और F का कॉमन इवेंट. कॉमन मतलब जो इंटरसेक्शन के अंदर आता है. क्लियर? सो वी कैन ड्राइव अ फार्मूला फ्रॉम हियर. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E व्हेन F हैज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड, द फार्मूला वुड बी प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E इंटरसेक्शन F, बिकॉज हमेशा कॉमन एलिमेंट आएगा. क्यों? बिकॉज कॉमन ही आया. F ऑलरेडी अकर हो चुका है एंड एटलीस्ट 2 हेड्स T H H, दैट इज ऑलरेडी देयर. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E इंटरसेक्शन F अपॉन प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ द कंडीशन which is in the denominator. Which is in the denominator. Is it clear? Now onwards you will be using this formula. When we say probability of E when F has already occurred, that will be probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. Probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. अब देखो यहाँ से डायरेक्टली निकाल सकते थे हम. Probability of E when F has already occurred. Probability of E when F has already occurred. The formula is probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. What is probability of E intersection F? 1 by 8. What is probability of F? What is probability of F? 1 by 2. So we can do this way also. Understood, children? Is it clear? So now is we are going to do with the conditional probability. That means occurrence of one event when other event has already occurred. Occurrence of one event when other event has already occurred. That's called conditional probability, and the formula which we'll be using, that will be probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. जो भी होगा, यहाँ सपोज A अपॉन B है तो probability of A intersection B अपॉन probability of B, the probability denominator would be of condition जो already occur हो चुका है. Is it clear? I hope it's clear to everyone. Now we'll do the properties of this conditional probability. Properties of conditional probability. The first of all, let E and F be the events of a sample space S. ठीक है, sample space sample space same होना चाहिए. ये नहीं है कि this conditional probability would be applicable एक coin और एक die. मतलब at least the sample space is a common sample space. Is it clear? हाँ, हो सकता है coin and die, but उसका combination से एक common sample space बनना चाहिए. For example, जैसे head आता है तो die throw होता है, tail आता है तो एक और coin throw होता है, तो combination में it's a one sample space. Is it clear? उसके आगे happening of some event. So E and F are the events of a sample space S. Then the probability of a sample space with respect to F means S when F has already occurred and F with respect to F is equals to 1. Very easy. If it is, what is the formula we have done? Probability of S with respect to F, that means F has already occurred. It is always intersection of these two sets upon probability of F. अब S तो सैम्पल स्पेस है, सैम्पल स्पेस और F में कॉमन एलिमेंट्स कौन से होने वाले हैं? F ही होने वाला है. That's going to be 1. Is it clear? That is going to be 1. The common element would be 1. So similarly, S when F has already occurred or F when F has already occurred, the probability is always 1. Is it clear? Now the second, if A and B are two events of S and F is also some event of sample space S such that the probability of F is not equals to 0, then now see, you have seen the formula, no? Probability of क्या था, पहले F भूल जाओ. Probability of A union B क्या होता है? Probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Same thing is here. If I am finding the probability of A or B when F has already occurred, अब इसको ऐसे ही बोलना है हमेशा. This is S when F has already occurred. This is the probability of event A or B when F has already occurred. Is it clear? Alright, that will be probability of A when F has already occurred, probability of B when F has already occurred minus probability of A intersection B when F has already occurred. सबकी conditional probabilities. अगर ये भी याद है तुम्हें, अगर A और A and B are disjoint set, that means कुछ भी common नहीं है. A intersection B is 5, तो probability क्या हो जाएगी? 0. If A intersection B is 5, it means probability of A intersection B is 0. So then this part will not be coming. Then the probability of A or B when F has already occurred is probability of A when F has already occurred plus probability of B when F has already occurred. Is it clear? Same here we have that not rule. If probability of not happening of E when F has already occurred is equals to 1 minus probability of happening of E when F has already occurred. This is the same rule. If you want to drive, we can drive it also. Now we know that from the first property this is equal to 1. And the sample space, can I write the sample space as A union E dash? A union E dash लिख सकते हैं ना? Sample space मतलब total. E मतलब E और E dash मतलब not elements of E, elements of S which are not in E. That means अगर मैं E union E dash ले लूँ, पूरा का पूरा sample space हमेशा आता है. Sets भी class 11th में की है, ये सारा correlated है. Is it clear? Right now we have done. And E dash happening of E not happening दोनों आपस में disjoint set होते हैं, कुछ common नहीं होता. Because not में क्या आता है, जो element E में नहीं है वो E dash में है, तो सोलह ये वाली property apply कर सकते हैं. So it will be probability of E तो क्या आ गया? Understood? Clear to everyone? So three properties, probability of S with respect to F or F with respect to F is 1. Probability of A or B when F has already occurred is this. If that is joint, then this is. Probability of not happening of E when F has already occurred is 1 minus probability of E when F has already occurred. Is it clear? So you need to keep all these properties in mind so that the questions become very easy to solve. Let's see some examples now. It says, if probability of A is given to be by 13. Probability of B is given to be 9 by 13. And probability of A intersection B is given to be 4 by 13. I need to find out the probability of A when B has already occurred. Is it clear? And we know the formula. What is probability of A when B has already occurred? Probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. See, with the probability of A is not required. अगर क्वेश्चन में ना भी दे रखी हो तो चलेगा, because I don't need it. Probability of A intersection B when the probability of B has already occurred. All right. Probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. What is A intersection B? 4 by 13. This is 9 by 13. Got it? So directly we can apply the formula. In 1 mark questions, these direct questions can come to you all. All right. Let's see the second question. Now listen to it very carefully. He says, a family has 2 children. A family has 2 children. What is the probability that both the children are boys given that at least one of them is boy? अब सबसे पहले family has 2 children. भूल जाओ आगे क्या लिखा हुआ है. First of all, I need to frame a sample space. ठीक है? अगर किसी family में there are 2 children, so what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? Both the children can be girl child. 1 girl, 1 boy. 1 boy, 1 girl, or both the boys. So these are the possibilities. All the sample space means the total number of possibilities you have to write. So do not leave anything. Now there are 2 events, P and F, because we have to assume event twice. What is the probability that both the children are boys given that at least one of them is boy? Given that is the condition. Given that जो upon में आता है. Is it clear? पहले event लिखो. Both the children are boys. Both are boys. Given that at least one of them is boy. At least one of them is boy. Let's write the sample points in this first of all. Both are boys. Both are boys means only one. Clear? At least one of them is boy. At least one of them. At least मतलब कम से कम एक. So it can be a girl boy, it can be a boy girl, or it can be both the boys. So now they're asking me to find out. पहले space छोड़ के लिख रही हूँ because आगे probably लिखेंगे. Says both are boys given that at least one of them is boy. That means girls, this is very important. You know, you have to find out. अब इसमें तो given that लिख दिया तो जरूरी नहीं है given that लिखा होगा. Alright, you have to find out कि किसकी probability निकालनी है और कौन सी condition है. That is all about probability. Probability में क्या है? Very easy concept. But हम लोग कहाँ गड़बड़ कर जाते हैं? कई बार questions को understand करने में भी just commit some mistakes. Is it clear? So what किसकी probability निकालनी है? Both are boys. Given that at least one of them is a boy. That means that's my condition. Alright. So इसका formula if I write first of all तो देख लेंगे क्या क्या चाहिए. E intersection F upon probability of F. Let's find. I need E intersection F. कौन से elements आएंगे intersection F में? B. So what will be probability of E intersection F? One element is favoring me. Total are 4. So 1 by 4. Probability of F I need. What is the probability of F? Probability 3 are favoring me. Total are this. Clear? So find out and put it. Clear? See, if it comes in MCQs, you can do directly also. Both are boys when at least one is a boy. That means हमारा sample space इससे कम होके इस पे आ गया. अब ये मेरा नया sample space बन गया. इसमें से both are boys की पूर्ण condition निकालनी है probability. So 1, total are 3. So 1 by 3. So directly also I can do it. That is for MCQs. But when question comes of 2 marks and also you need to solve it. Is it clear? Then you will solve it. Alright. I hope no doubt to anyone. Clear? Let's start the third one. Third is 10 cards number 1 to 10 There are 10 cards, that means sample space has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fine. Are placed in a box, mixed up thoroughly, and then one card is drawn randomly. अच्छे से mix किया और एक card को choose कर लिया. If it is known that the number of drawn card is more than 3, if it is known मतलब मुझे पहले से पता है, इसका मतलब ये वाला event पहले हो चुका है. What is the probability that it is an even number? What is the probability it is an even number? If, what is it saying again? If it is known that the number on the card is more than 3, what is the probability it is an even number? So I'll find out first of all the events E and F, A and B, whatever you want to name. I need to find out the probability. Whose probability? That even number. Clear? Number more than 3. Fine. I need to find probability. Getting an even number when we know that number is more than 3. That means getting an even number, I need to find the probability of this event when I know the number is greater than 3. That means इसमें से even number, directly अगर मुझे आंसर लिखना है, इसमें से even number 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 by 7 would be the answer. But I'll go systematic. Probability of B लिख लेते हैं. कितना है? Because I know the formula would be probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. Alright, probability of B. How many elements are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by total 10. What is A intersection B? The common elements. The common elements are 4, 6, 8 and 10. What will be probability of A intersection B? It will be 4 by total 10. Put the formula. Got it? Is it clear to everyone? Alright. So very easy. Very easy. Only thing is that you need to think a little. Nothing else. Clear to all of you? Next example. In a school there are 1,000 students, out of which, that means there are 1,000 students, out of which 430 are girls. Okay, 430 are girls. It is known that out of 430, 10% of the girls study in class 12. 10% of the girls study in class 12. What is the probability that the student chosen randomly studies in class 12 given that the chosen student is a girl? That means, इसकी probability निकालनी है. What is the condition? Again I read, then we'll write the data. What is the probability that the student chosen randomly studies in class 12? Student chosen randomly studies in class 12. And what is the condition? That means I need to find out the probability of A. What is the condition? Given that the chosen student is a girl. Chosen student is a girl. I need to find out student chosen randomly studies in class 12 when chosen student is a girl. That means I need to find out A intersection B divided by probability of B. अब देखते हैं एक एक करके क्या क्या probability है. सबसे पहले probability of B लिखते हैं. Probability of B क्या है? Chosen student is a girl. Chosen student is a girl. Now out of this 1,000, out of which 430 are girls. 430, chosen student is a girl. 430 are girls. 430 are the girls divided by total. Is it clear? 430 are girls. So 430 by 1000. 430 by 1000. Now I need to write down the probability of A intersection B. That means, अब दोनों का combination. Children need to be careful here. दोनों का combination he says, student chosen randomly class is class 12 and she is a girl. अब दोनों में common property मतलब जो बच्चा choose हुआ है वो class 12 का है और वो girl भी होना चाहिए. Class 12 का intersection मतलब इसका और इसका common combination. The chosen children should be class 12 और वो गर्ल भी होना चाहिए. इसका मतलब क्लास 12 की एक गर्ल को चूज करना है. क्लास 12 की एक गर्ल को चूज करना है. लेट्स सी व्हाट इज रिटन हियर. आउट ऑफ 430, 10% of the girls studies in class 12. That means if I talk about first of all intersection, I don't talk about probability first. 10% of 430 studies in class 12. That means A intersection B के अंदर जो आ गए number of students. If I talk about number of students in A intersection B, that will be 10 by 100 into 430. It would be 43 girls studies in class 12, which are girls. Alright, so I need to find out the probability of this. Favoring 43 divided by total. So I got all. 43 by 1000 divided by 430 by 1000. Cancel. So 1 by 10. See girls, again I would like to say questions are very easy because formulas are very less. The only thing is that you have to understand the question. That is the most important thing. And where that is a point where we commit maximum mistakes. I hope it's clear to everyone. Alright, fine. Let's read the next one. The next is, a die is thrown thrice. A die is thrown thrice. The event A and B are defined as below. Up, divide. This die is thrown thrice. We know that it is 3 raised to power 3, 216. I won't be writing all. Clear? He says A is the event. 4 on third die. 4 आना चाहिए थर्ड रो पे. And B is the event 6 on first and 5 on the second row. I need to find out the probability of A when B has already occurred. Probability of A when B has already occurred. Is it clear? Now children, see 216 writing is very difficult. So I am just giving you an overview that you will write on your own. Now A, 4 on third die. So you have to make all the possible combinations, like starting from, say I know that ऐसे बनाना पड़ेगा. फोर थर्ड डाई पे आना चाहिए. इसका मतलब क्लियर? So this way you will write. I'm just writing the number. In this way, if I check all, fine. And let's write the formula. मुझे as such I am not concerned with probability of A. I need probability of A and A intersection B and probability of B. But जब तक A नहीं आएगा, B नहीं आएगा, intersection नहीं आ सकता. Is it clear? And B, what is saying B? 6 on first and 5 on second. That means 6, 5, 1, 6, 5, 2, 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6. Is it clear? So how many events would be favoring it? Number of elements in B would be 6, that's for sure. So probability of B is going to be 6 by 216. Clear? Now probability of A intersection B. अभी आसान है, देखो कॉमन कौन से होंगे? फर्स्ट में था 4 on the third row, 4 on the third row, इसका मतलब, और सेकंड में था 6 on first, 5 and 4, 5 on second, तो 6 on first, 5 on second and 4 on third, यही कॉमन होगा, तो 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4. So how many are favoring to intersection? Only one. That's it. Got it? Is it clear? Not difficult. देखने में, because 216 you can't write, सिर्फ एक थोड़ा सा आइडिया, हमने ट्री डायग्राम बनाया, 4 on third throw, that means 1 के साथ possible combination, 1, 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, 4 and so on. फिर उसके बाद 6 on first and 5 on second, तो 6 on first, 5 on second के साथ 6, 5, 1, 6, 5, 2, तो इसके लिए तो 6 हो गए, तो इसकी probability आ गई. अब कॉमन मतलब दोनों को कंबाइन कर दो, 6 on first, 5 on second and 4th on third, तो एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन बनेगा 6, 5, 4. Clear? So 1 by, so that's my answer. Clear? Again I would like to say the questions are easy, you just have to understand them well. Let's see the last one. Consider the experiment of tossing a coin. If coin shows head, if coin shows head, toss it again. Toss it again. Is it clear? If it shows tail, throw a die. सबसे पहले सैंपल स्पेस बनाते हैं, उसके बाद देखेंगे क्या होने वाला है.